Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Skyrim and to the adventures of Ranash. Last time Ranash managed to escape from Helgen after a dragon attack, and he decided to take a little detour and go to the largest city in the area, which is Whiterun, and head over to the Jarl here, just to kind of warn them, and is in his mind he's gonna go and give the warning and then he'll be out of here. So let's head inside. Okay. No guards or anything.
Well, there's no telling what to do this.
Oh, okay.
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action.
I'll just leave again. Who are you? She looks aggressive.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I'm not gonna mention any names here. I don't want to rat anybody out. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know the political structure. I don't know anyone here. So I'm just gonna say that I have news from Helgen about the dragon attack.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Okay, well, let's go up and talk to the Jarl then.
So, you were at Helgen? You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
I did. Yeah, we're not gonna be rude. We're gonna be... I mean, we don't want to get into trouble here. We're just here to deliver a message and then leave. So I'm just gonna say that the dragon destroyed Helgen. And last I saw it was heading this way. I mean, if it was heading here, it should have been here by now. It's way faster than I am, anyway.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
It's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best.
So that means I can leave now.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me.
No.
Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Okay, when he said court wizard, he definitely got Ranash's attention. I mean, working as a court wizard, I mean, that would pretty much be his dream. Just working full-time, being able to live from just practicing magic would be his ideal way of life, I think. We're just gonna follow him in here.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project.
Oh, look at that.
Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
What are those? Stones.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Okay, so normally Ranash would decline suddenly being pulled in and performing other tasks just because, I mean, in his mind he's already done them a service. But just the fact that this is clearly a capable wizard, and he is so desperate to get favors from somebody, I mean, maybe this guy will teach him later. At this point, he don't know. So for now, he's gonna be he's gonna be very cooperative, I think, and will definitely go and do this, like, go and fetch this item for me, kind of thing. So he'll say, all right, where am I going, and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that.
Great.
Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
I'm gonna ask if there are more wizards here in Whiterun, just because it never hurts.
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Sure, I can do that. I mean, I'm heading out of the city anyway. And again, more favors.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Okay, so right now it is, I'm just looking at the time here, it is like 9:45 in the evening. So I think what we're gonna do,
Prove most useful.
I mean, tables are clear here, so looks like they're already done eating. What I'll probably do is I'll go, Ranash will probably go and he will deliver the frost salt as he promised, and he will get something to eat, and then in the morning he will head out for Bleak Falls Barrow. I do believe that they did manage to collect, we did manage to collect a little bit of gold, so that should buy us a bed for the night, and we were lucky to get some food and drinks from the nice people in Whiterun. Oh, sorry, in Riverwood, so that should be, look, it's like dark, so we're definitely not heading out to Bleak Falls Barrow now. But let's start by figuring out where we need to deliver that rock salt. If that shop might even be closed, so maybe we have to go and deliver that in the morning instead. After a good night's sleep. Good morning. Oh, yeah,
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny. Tea leaves,
no, I don't know.
palm reeds,
Okay, so we got some food last night, we've been sleeping, and it is now like almost 8 in the morning.
trepanning.
So I think we're just gonna stock up. I mean, if we're heading out to that, we might have to be out there for a few
I
days.
enjoy
So
this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. What can
we
I get
might
you?
just see if we can buy some quick food off her here.
Take a look.
Oh, things are really expensive. I mean, getting something to drink out here is very expensive. I think I'm just gonna buy a piece of bread and then take that with me. Rest of the stuff here is pretty expensive. Then I
Need
might have to
anything else?
hunt for
Just let me
something.
know.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came.
Okay, let's go and deliver that frost salt, which should be. She's not open yet.
All right.
Nope. Okay, so apparently she was open last night to very late. I guess until then, we can go and get rid of all the shops still closed. Oh, what time is it? It's almost 8. They should open soon, I guess. At least the smith is up and active. We can go to her and sell our armor then.
Yes, House Call.
Got some. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in White.
So we're gonna get rid of the axe, and we're gonna get rid of that steel armor.
Don't forget to check
Perfect.
inside the shop if you
Your
need
main
anything.
job will be to keep
Yeah,
an
we
eye out and get
don't
the-
really need anything from a smith right now. I see
should try
already people
venison.
beginning to get up now. The town is a lot more lively, so hopefully the shop is open now.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
See, this is more like my kind of shop. Look at all that stuff.
You look... Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
No, I don't think so. I have some frost salt for you.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
Potion of illusion, potion of enhanced stamina, and potion of brief invisibility. Now this can come in handy. Well,
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
thank you very much. And with that done, we are ready to head outside the city and head towards Bleak Falls Barrow. Heading out of Whiterun, Ranash comes across a band of traveling merchants that looks oddly familiar. Let's go and have a chat.
The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems.
Well, damn you to hell. So these are the guys who Ranash was traveling with, and apparently they set up camp next to Whiterun. And if you recall from the first episode, these guys got Ranash into a whole heap of trouble, almost got him killed. He's not gonna have anything to do with these guys.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale.
He's definitely not, but again, he don't want to cause trouble, so he's gonna leave them alone. So Ranash got some rough directions to how to get to Bleak Falls Barrow, and just as described, he headed out to a tower outside the city. You see this here, and from there was a road leading into the mountains. You just heard a wolf. Oh, there it is. No intention of trying to attack this, but I also kind of need to get past here. Okay, here it comes. Beautiful. Oh, come here. Now, there's no reason why this should go to waste. There's absolutely no reason why you wouldn't pick up the fur. Now, weather is not really nice up here in the mountains. It's really cold, and outfit he is on is not really suited for this. But Bleak Falls Barrow being a cave, I guess, is just about to get... I mean, if you can get inside, it should be okay, hopefully. So we'll push on, and hopefully we can make it to Bleak Falls Barrow before nightfall, because we don't want to spend a night up here in the mountains without a tent and without the proper clothing. That will probably not end well. This is a rather impressive structure, I must admit. For Ranash, this would be quite an amazing sight, because he's never actually been... Oh, hello. Ah! He looks very angry. Ow! Okay, so... Oh, are there more of them? I have to hide here. Very careful. Oh, that was an arrow. Ah! Play chicken around. Luckily, I think I'm a little bit better off in close combat when it comes to using spells. Oh, there's another archer. Oh, look at that. Nord meat, something to drink. That's wonderful. Something we can to go with our bread. Perfect. That should keep us fed. Now, knowing that they are out here, immediately, of course, we'll be worried if how many are then inside. So I think we're gonna go and take a very sneaky approach when we're entering Bleak Falls Temple. Okay, we can definitely see that there's been... Oh, look at that. Up there. Oh no. We have to get past them somehow. But we're not gonna be able to sneak past them. And it looks like that the last persons who tried to get in here, they didn't fare very well. So, what do? Well, again, Ranash's not really a warrior. So I don't know what we should do here. I don't want to just assault them. Gonna go up and see who they are. Maybe they're friendly. Nope, they're not.
Over here.
Ah! Okay, use the pillar for hiding. Ow, that hurt. Okay, got rid of the bandits. Not what I was anticipating to deal with here. What has been going on here? Why is there a... Why have they sacrificed? Is this some kind of religious... I don't know. We'll take the gold that they have. That will definitely come in handy at some point. But at the very least, this gives us a place to camp for the night, assuming no one else comes in, of course. I mean, potentially there could be some of them that were out and about and would come back, and they would probably not be too happy about what they would find. But we're gonna have to push in. But it's nice to know that... Okay, so this is a temple, right? And... Burial urn? Not gonna take that. I know there's gold in there. But that's grave robbing. And... Ranash is not a thief. He's not a grave robber. So he's not gonna take any of that. Taking things off people who attack him is... That's okay, I guess. But... Grave robbing? Not so much. There's another potion here. Oh, hold on. Ranash would recognize this stone, since this is one of the same stones that the wizard had on his table. And that obviously piqued his interest. At this point, I don't know what it is. But... looks like they were used for some kind of ritual. He's a little afraid of, like, disturbing graves, but I guess as long as he's not opening tombs, it's okay. You know what, we're gonna take it with us, so we can figure out what it is. Oh, what is this? Where... I can't see anything, there's a lot of web in the way. Can we burn that off? If anybody would probably have discovered us by now. Uh-oh. That's a big spider. Oh, he's been caught by this. There's a guy in there who's been caught by the spider, and we've been detected. Okay, we have to fight it. Gonna use as much cover as I can. Ah, burn it. Let's get back into cover. Ow. And heal a bit. Yeah, I'll get to you in a bit. So Ranash has never really used his magic powers for combat of any sort. But I do recall that he did pick up some potions to increase his magic capabilities. So at this point, this is really straining. I mean, he's never been using his magical abilities this much in such a short amount of time. Oh, finally. As it charges towards Ranash, he managed to... Oh, look at that.
Don't leave me for Arcade's sake.
Who are you?
You, over here. You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down before anything else shows up.
That's right, we're looking for a golden claw to get access to the main chamber. Word, have you seen it?
Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there.
So far, all the people Ranash has met in this dungeon here, or this temple, have been trying to outright kill him. This is the first person he's met. Who have not immediately tried to kill him, but to be fair, he is kind of strung up in a net. So I guess Ranash is afraid that he is with the bandits that were there before. So he wants him to hand over the claw first, just to be absolutely sure.
Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first.
I guess that's a fair point. Well, luckily we do have our small iron dagger.
It's coming loose. I can feel it.
Yeah, get into it.
You fool. Why should I share the treasure with anyone?
Oh, come on. Did he just run off? Ah, okay, we have to catch him. We need to get that claw. Where did it go? Uh-oh. Did he just get killed? What are those? They definitely don't look friendly. We have to run. We need something else. We do not have enough. We're simply just not a strong enough magician to take this kind of on. The only other real weapon that we have is the dagger. And of course the hunting bow. We're gonna have to try and take them out with the dagger and then save our magicka to try and heal if we get damaged. Or we take damage. Or if we get wounded here. So let's heal up. Ah, okay, we got them. What is this? Now, this is definitely not something that Ranash has ever heard of. They have some really, like, rusted old stuff. There's another one of these gems. Let's take that with us as well. Now, we saw him before getting hit by that in the face. And he clearly didn't survive that. So now we can get the claw off him. He appears to have a journal. We'll take that. That could be interesting reading. And then he has some apparel. Now, knowing that there's a trap, I guess we're just gonna avoid that stone there. Ah, okay. So we got rid of those as well. Now it's clear that... There we go. That this is gonna be a... if we want to complete this task, or this small mission that we've been set out to do, we're gonna have to stock up on some kind of weaponry. So we'll pick up one of their swords, just because it's hopefully a better weapon than the small iron dagger we're running around with right now. Now, Ranash is by no means a good sword person. Oh. But he will have to be. It is a little worrying, I think. I mean, you have to remember that Ranash comes from a background as primarily a merchant. I mean, and now he's walking around in a tomb where the dead are coming to life. I mean, until this morning, if somebody told that the dead could come back to life and try to kill you like that, he would have called them crazy. But a lot of things have changed today, or at least the last couple of days. So we've been heading deeper and deeper into Bleak Falls Barrow, and we come to this strange door. Again, anything mechanical immediately put Ranash on edge. It's gonna take a very, very careful look around in here. We can't seem to find any. There's nothing that indicates there should be any... looking for like small holes or stuff tied to the ceiling that could fall on him, but it looks pretty clear. So it must be safe to try and activate this. Okay, he tries to claw, but clearly it didn't work. We have symbols here that can be moved, but no indications of any symbols. That is at least until Ranash takes a closer look on that golden claw that he picked up and notice there are symbols on the underside of it. So we have a bear, a bird, and an owl. So if we change this, like so, now there should be a chance. Step away and hide over here, because you never know. Oh, stairs. At least stairs going upwards. That's a good sign, so we can begin to move back towards the surface. Okay, we seem to have found the main altar now. So this should be where the tablet is, according to the wizard. What is this? Is this the tablet? We can't take that with us. Okay, this would scare Ranash quite a lot. I don't know what it was, but there's no time to be scared. Okay, we need to get some distance. This is not good. Oh! Ouch! What is this? Okay, okay. Calm down, Ranash. Calm down. What do? We switch over to the weapon again. Save the magic abilities. Use some cover. Get him in close before we attack. Oh, he staggered. Nice. We found the stone tablet. And another ancient sword, this time with a bit of a shimmer around it. We'll definitely take that with us. A golden necklace. And an arrow that was stuck in his forehead. Now again, Ranash being so interested in magic, whenever he sees any item that has like this distinct magic shimmer, he's only heard of them. He's never actually seen these items in real life himself before. But his father would describe that they were very rarely, but they would sometimes come something by the store. So he would have described how they look, and this, especially this glow that the item seems to have around him. So seeing them now on his own, he can definitely recognize them. Should we take all this stuff? I don't know. It kind of feels wrong somehow. I mean, this is a burial site after all. This is someone's grave, and somebody clearly made this as a tribute to them. I kind of have a bad feeling about taking all those jewelry and gemstones from in here. I mean, we didn't come in here with the intent to go and like do grave robbery. And I mean, if we come back to town, I mean, just have a look at. I mean, Ranash take a quick look in his backpack, and he just look at first of all, has some arrows here that he probably does not need. But if he comes back with gemstones, he comes back with like fancy like headpieces with gemstones on them, necklaces, I mean all this stuff. Wouldn't it wouldn't it be like people would think, okay, so he robbed a few graves while he was there? It's kind of... And Ranash really don't want to have a bad reputation with the locals. So I think what we're actually going to do is we're gonna keep some of it. But some of the things are definitely also just gonna be stored in here. We're gonna figure out what. I think we just basically everything we found that could link us to this place. Let's store that. We came here to just pick up the tablet and the tablet only. So the sword has served its purpose. We had to pick that up. Hunting bow, that's good. This ancient greatsword we found here. Again, I don't know. This could be like some kind of legendary item that has something folklore. Ranash don't know. So we probably store that as well. Same with the apparel. I mean, this again, this might just as well be some kind of... There must be some history to it. Maybe it was a crown or something. And if we show up and sit in the town with this, people are thinking, okay, so he just robbed the grave of some historical person. Can't have that. Okay, so here we are. That should be everything now safely stored in the chest. So that should link us to this place. Like the gemstones and all the items and the necklaces. Again, we don't want anyone to suddenly, yeah, link us to grave robbery. Just the fact that we had to, I don't know, kill the dead, whatever that was, already worries him a little bit. But we got the tablet that we got. He did, though, keep the soul stones, and he's going to keep those very close, because those could potentially be very, very interesting. He might show them to the court wizard because he had some of them as well. But other than that, he's probably going to keep those pretty close and not really show anybody. So we found a way out, and we find ourselves overlooking what looks like where Riverwood was. So this is a bit of a problem. You see, Ranash is not particularly well when it comes to navigating. I mean, he's lived most of his life in a big city. Like, it looks like the river where Riverwood was, but he has no idea if he's upstream, is he downstream. He can't see any landmarks that resembles anything he's seen before. He can't even see the entrance to Bleak Fort Barrow, so the best he could do right now would be to try and make his way around the mountain. And then hopefully he'll be able to see the entrance where he came in. But the problem is, as you can see, it's getting late, and we need to find a place to sleep. Unless you want to sleep under the stars. One thing that he did learn was always to move along the water, because that's where you will find cities, and lo and behold, look at that on the other side. That looks like a small fisherman's camp. But how is he going to get across? I mean, it's cold up here. He wouldn't just be able to jump in, and he could swim across, but oh. So as much as I would like to go over and talk to that guy and use his camp, we'll have to find a way across the water to start with. What is she hunting? Maybe she has a camp nearby. I don't want to disturb her in the middle of a hunt, but it is getting late.
You can't hide from me.
Hello? Hello? Oh, there's a small cabin here.
Where are you?
Can we maybe sleep here?
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself with me. It's so nice to have a visitor.
Does that mean I can sleep here?
I get so lonely.
Metagame wise, we can actually talk to her, but assuming she seems friendly enough, right? So what Ranash would do right yeah, that's gonna work. What Ranash would probably do right now would be to go and eat his food. He found some Nord meat again, and he had that loaf of bread that he got. So we will get that. and he would then probably ask if he would be allowed to sleep on the floor. She's not gonna take her bed, but again, it is getting late. So there's a nice rock there. I guess he could sleep there. So we're just gonna do that. It's getting late, so we're gonna wait and we're gonna sleep here until the morning. The next morning,
so
Ranash
nice
thanks the old lady in the cabin for the hospitality and asked her for direction towards Whiterun. And now, when it became morning, he can actually see the entrance to Bleak Barrow, where he entered yesterday. He couldn't see that in the cover of darkness, but knowing that, he knows that Whiterun is just on the opposite side of those mountains. So let's get across the mountains. Let's get back to Whiterun. Later the same day, Ranash makes it back to Whiterun and heads straight in.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Barrow.
Yes.
You didn't die, it seems.
No.
The Dragon Stone of Bleak Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Okay, so we got him the stone tablet. Now, Ranash's original plan was to head to the College of Winterhold to be schooled up in the School of Magic, but he might as well. I mean, he was basically just looking for anyone who's willing to teach him. So instead of asking for the reward and just leave, he could try to lead it on and say, oh, is there something else I can do for you? And then hopefully he would get in as an apprentice and maybe be taught up by this guy. So I think we're going to go for the what's next.
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Barrow and got that?
Mm-hmm.
Nice work. Just send me a copy when you've deciphered it. We've got nothing to talk about.
Come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was
it? Are you absolutely sure that's a good idea?
Seriously, if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
But that is gonna be next time, and we'll see what will happen with the dragon attack currently going on at Whiterun. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give the video a like, and if you want to follow the adventures of Ranash, go down and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys in space.